Hello, I'm Jonathan Karl, the new Chief White House correspondent for ABC News. And because we believe that all politics is social here at This Week, I'm going to answer a few of the questions that you sent in via Facebook and Twitter on my new role at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. The first up comes from Phil Goldberg, who asks, how do you discern fact from fiction in the very tightly controlled White House and D.C. media environment? Do you ever feel manipulated, outright lied to? Well, I've got to tell you, Phil, you always need to be fearful that you're being manipulated. You have to be skeptical of what is being said to you by any official source. That doesn't mean they're outright lying to you. Outright lies in this business tend to be pretty few and far between, because a source who lies to you is not going to be a source you will look to again. But you do need to be skeptical. You do need to check your facts. And the best way to deal with that is to have multiple sources and talk to people on all sides of any given issue. Okay, next question comes from Chris Reed, who asks, what is the process for developing questions for the president? Well, there's no real magic process here. You need to see what's going on in the news. You maybe talk to some people about what would you ask if you had a chance. Maybe even send out a tweet and ask for suggestions out that way, and cull a bunch of different possibilities, the questions that I have been unable to get answered from my sources. It might be something I would want to ask the president. But the most important thing is, when you develop your questions for the president, be sure to have multiple questions, because you never know if that perfect question you had that you were going to ask the president is going to be asked by the person that goes right before you. And last question comes from @ExGirlNYC, who asks if I have, quote, an endless supply of aspirin for the new onslaught of headaches. Well, it's always good to have some aspirin along, but I'm very happy and honored to have this assignment, and it will be more fun, but no doubt some headaches as well. All right, thank you for everyone who submitted questions, and be sure to follow This Week on Twitter @ThisWeekABC, and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/ThisWeekABC. Thank you very much, and we'll be in touch online.